Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Truthline, where we dive into the world of sports betting and explore the most intriguing underdog stories in college football. Today, we're talking about Washington's chances against Ohio State, Illinois versus USC, Iowa State against Arizona, Kentucky versus South Carolina, and Cal versus Boston College. Let's start with the Buckeyes' biggest test of the year. Can the Huskies pull off an upset at home? Washington has been on a roll, winning 22 straight home games, including blowout victories over Colorado State, UC Davis, and Washington State. Their offense is led by dual-threat quarterback Demond Williams, running back Jonah Coleman, and receiver Denzel Boston, who have all gotten off to great starts against lesser foes. But Ohio State's defense, fueled by longtime NFL coach Matt Patricia, looks like a different story. The Buckeyes are 3-0 with blowout wins over Texas and two other teams, but they've been tested this season. Caleb Downs, their dominant safety, will be a key player to watch here. Washington will need cornerback Tacario Davis back in action to contend with the dynamic receiving duo of Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate. This line opened at Ohio State and is down to -8.5 as more buzz has built around the Huskies' chances. It's time for Washington to show it's ready to take the next step forward this season. Now, let's head to Illinois, where Brett Bielema's squad is looking to bounce back from a brutal 63-10 loss to Indiana last week. The Illini are at home, where they went 6-1 last year, and face off against USC, who has struggled defensively in recent weeks. Luke Altmaier had just 146 yards and a touchdown against Indiana, but he's looking to show why he was one of the Big Ten's top quarterbacks heading into the season. The Trojans will score points, but can they keep them off the board against a good quarterback like Altmaier? USC allowed 31 points to Michigan State last week. Shootouts can be hectic, and that can help underdogs stay in games. Illinois has a solid defense, and if they can contain Jaden Mayava, the UNLV transfer could have a huge game. Next up is Iowa State against Arizona, where Matt Campbell's Cyclones are 4-0, but their wins haven't been entirely convincing. The Wildcats look improved from last year, led by quarterback Noah Fifita, who has passed for over 700 yards with 9 total touchdowns this season. Arizona's offense will be tested on the road at Iowa State, which has struggled to defend against passing attacks. This game being on the road makes it tougher for Fifita and co., but he's shown big game ability in the past. He won 10 games as a starter in 2023 and lost by just a score to highly ranked USC and Washington teams that year. Can the Wildcats pull off an upset at Ames? The SEC is always a tough conference, and we've got two matchups this week that could make for some interesting upsets. Kentucky visits South Carolina, where the Wildcats are looking to bounce back from a narrow loss to Ole Miss. They've had success running the ball, led by Seth McGowan, who has 275 yards and 6 touchdowns this season. The Gamecocks have struggled defensively, especially against passing attacks. If Kentucky can establish the run and limit possession time, they might be able to hang with South Carolina's offense. The Wildcats are looking for their first conference win of the year. Can they make it happen? Last but not least, we've got Cal versus Boston College, where the Golden Bears enter this matchup as underdogs against a team that struggled defensively in recent weeks. Jerinkio Sagapalutel has been on fire for the Bears, with 6 touchdowns to 1 interception in their 3-0 start. Boston College being favored isn't surprising given Cal just lost 34-0, and it's a home game for the Golden Eagles, but -6.5 seems a bit high considering how Sagapalutel has looked for the majority of the year. This is a chance for the Golden Bears to show they're more than capable of knocking off Boston College on Saturday. That's all from Truthline this week. Which underdog will come out on top? Tune in next time to find out.